So what's going on, guys? We are in front of the Paludarium tank. Many of you have seen the video. I'm sure it's like one of the more popular videos on the channel. And today we're in front of it because we actually have to do some maintenance on it. Now I will preface this right off the bat. I have not touched this tank in almost a year or so. Pretty much ever since Aquatic Experience, which was back in October. It is now June. I haven't touched this tank really at all. And even before that, I didn't do much maintenance on it. It kind of just, I let it do its own thing. It was growing out. So I really haven't touched it in, 8 months or so. So it we brought it back after the Aquatic Experience event in October. We set it back up, and that's pretty much been it. I haven't done anything other than top it off and occasionally move some things around, but minor stuff, very minor things. I don't even remember the last time I got my hands in here. So there's a lot of things that definitely show as neglect. There's some algae forming here. I'm going to try and pull them out, or they might be just some sort of like slimy, I don't know. It's not algae, but it's like some sort of muck, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and remove some of that. I'm going to try and siphon out some of the detritus that's settled here at the bottom. I'm also going to trim a bunch of these plants that have either died or just getting out of control here that need a good pruning back to just make it a little bit more tidy. The reason why I'm doing this is actually we have the Reefapalooza event coming up soon in June here. I don't know if this video is going to go up before or after the event, but if it does go up before, make sure you come stop by. If you're going to Reefapalooza New York, I will include a link down in the description to more about that. But pretty much, like I said, you remove a bunch of stuff, we're going to drain some water, we're going to trim a bunch of plants, and I'm just going to take you guys along for the ride, and if I have to chime in at some point, I will. So, let's do it. Alright, so here is the finished project. We kind of added a couple plants. We added some Physidens over here and over there. We added a couple stems of Ludwigia. We added a couple new pond plants, the horsetail rush. And that's pretty much it as far as the new things I think we added. As far as the overall tanks going, this is actually what you guys just got done watching is now about 2 weeks ago. We actually went to Reefapalooza. We brought this tank and it's now 2 weeks later. And it overall went really well. The tank almost actually got bought. As a matter of fact, it did get bought by somebody at the show. But at the last minute, they kind of needed to leave before we could break down the booth. And as far as I know, we really couldn't break down our booth before the show ended, and or else we'd probably get like some sort of fine from the show runners. So I didn't want to incur any fines, and but the person actually paid for it. They were going to pick it up. Unfortunately, they had to leave a little bit earlier than expected, and they weren't able to get it, so it didn't sell. But we still have it, and maybe we'll see at the aquatic experience if anybody wants to pick it up. It's doing quite well. You know, for a tank that has pretty much almost had zero maintenance done to it, it's doing really well, and that's very surprising. So yeah, you know, this is it. It's doing well. Let me know down in the comments down below, guys. What do you think about the tank? I'm thinking I'm gonna try something actually with this guy. I haven't actually done anything with this tank in a long time, so I'm thinking about setting this back up and getting it going. It needs some work, but I think I'm gonna do something kind of similar to this, like a thing that has stuff coming up out of the water, but more of like a miniature pond versus like a paludarium type thing like this is. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, if you want to check out 2 of our other videos, I'll leave them up on the screen. You can click either one and check those out. And I hope to see you guys soon, and I'll see you later.